Hey, welcome back to yet another devlog. So yesterday I had some progress, some good progress finally. I also had some time to clean up some of the code I had, but I got stuck on the biggest problem of my code so far, and that's of course again something related to how I'm counting the offsets of the buffer. And today I spent some time to learn how I can debug this kind of issues. Yeah, some tips and tricks with the LLDB debugger. So how a step into a function, how to get back and see the callee, stuff like that. It was quite interesting. But now I'm yeah, in this scenario where actually let me show it to you. So where am I right now? I'm in this line in the answer parser, where I'm asking the to parseLabel, right? And for it to work, of course, there was a bug here that I was passing in again the full buffer from the including the header, which my label parser doesn't support yet. So I solved that, but now something interesting is happening. If here I print the buffer, I get this value, a pointer to somewhere with a length of 1024, right? And if I check the end offset, I get 33. Now if I go down where to this function basically and check the buffer itself, it's this weird thing with a very weird length. And then when I do print offset, it's something impossible. And that's kind of how this memory error is happening, I guess. So I asked ChatGPT to help me understand what's going on, and I'm going to just read it now. The problem. So it says you're slicing the buffer, but you're not updating the offset to match the slice. That's why LLDB shows nonsense. The callee sees a tiny slice, but an offset way past its end. So it indexes out of bounds, and everything goes off the rails. Yeah, that I understand, but this is not what I intend to do. So what your frame shows, in answer.parse you call this indeed with a start offset 22 and offset 33. Let's confirm that. Print start offset, print end offset. True. So the slice length is end offset minus 12, but you pass offset 22. That is one past the slice end. That is very true. So basically I need to do this. Oh no, minus 12, right? And then here add the 12 back to it. In question parseLabel, LLDB now points to a garbage buffer pointer and a huge len and offset. That's just the fallout from reading past bounds. Two solid fixes. pick one, I recommend A. Okay. Keep absolute addressing, do not slice. This works best with DNS compression pointers, which are absolute within the whole message. And then question level, send the full message, yeah. But if insist on the slicing, for now I want to insist on the slicing. Make the offset relative to the slice base before calling and convert back after. Okay, const based. Okay, basically what I did. So let's try again now. Now, if I do, no, didn't I save it? No, let's try again. Okay, this is the frame I have. Now I step in to the function, print buffer. Now buffer length is 0, even worse. And print end offset 33 minus 12 is 21. Print buff. So step in. Can it read anything from here? No. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I need to also change the offset of it just doesn't make sense. And right before I can. Yeah, this is a very good practice to do, but let's see what am I doing wrong here. Your slice mass is wrong. If end offset is 24, no, it's not 24. So up here, print end offset. So let's do this to make it cleaner. Space equal to 12, and then cost rel slice equal to buff base to end offset, right? And then cost rel off offset minus base. Yeah. And then here I'm going to use rel slice and rel off. And then for the offset, I'm going to add plus bits. I believe this is exactly what I did. So print buff, print end offset, print rel offset. Yeah, and print rel slice. What the heck is this one? You work on this while I'm going to rerun the LLDB and set a breakpoint at answer line 24. Echo. Print base why are calling it undeclared? It is declared. Is it because you don't have the size? Better. Now we're talking, okay? And then print buff itself. Good. So f step in, it's getting thick. This is really getting annoying. What's happening here? So I have print rel slice. I see this, but and print rel off. I see this, and now if I go in and print buff, okay, something changed now. How is it even possible? Okay, and print offset 10. Okay, this is not good. It means four, 8, 10. It is looking at that value. Where am I calling this? Is from message.sig, right? And here I am supposedly taking the latest offset from the process buffer. And what if here I also do the same? Right. And here forget about all of these and pass buffer and start offset. Right. in answer and parse message Ziglings here. I have named pop. Can I step in? Yeah. Why is this happening like this? Oh, I need to get inside the function, that's why. Okay. And inside the function, I have the correct length. Print offset is 15. Okay, next. Buf is good for now. Buf is still good inside this function. Offset is off. Go up. Why is this happening? In message. First question, final offset is 21. Okay. I think I understand now. This is the first part of the received message that I'm parsing. So I only can go here if parsed question final offset plus 1 is still bigger, less than buffer length, right? Hopefully less. Answer star answer star equal to this, right? And only if that happens, you can allocate this. How can I indicate this is like this? Does it work? I hope so. Okay, doesn't support array initialization. How about setting it to undefined? And then, oh no. This is not what I wanted. Zig initialize empty array. What if I keep it as undefined? Okay. Why is this still happening? Need answer start. Oh no. This condition is wrong. It should be less than message length. What? I don't get it. Oh, okay. There it skipped. Now it should go in. Okay. Good. Better. Now it's taking the correct label. Okay, now I have the problem that the label is not parsed, but also I don't have any clue on the value inside buffer. So what I'm going to do is print here, do a hex print of the buffer. This is annoying that LLDB is not able to do subtractions. Okay, I think over here I have the parsed version of this message, right? So 0C is 12, and it starts from that, right? And then I have 63 up until 72. 63, this is here. This is the codecrafters. Actually, including 73. Ah, this is up until here, right? And 02 is the len of the IO. So I have it here. I wish I could do it using keyboard. 72, 73, 2, then 2, then IO, right? Okay, and those are the type and class. This is root, type, class, and then C0. Yeah, a pointer, 0C to 12. C0, 0C. But what is the index here? The index of it's 32 minus 12, 33 minus 12, it should be 21. But I believe when I get here, the start offset is off by 1, I think. Let me double check the answer. That's like 22 RR print start offset. Okay, maybe this is it. If I go to message, and remove this because somehow I'm already passing that. If I do here, print buff, print start offset 21. So step in, next, print buff, '21, bring back the music, and then where was I? Next, 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 and next. Label size C0 pointer, okay, and then we go inside this. We have jumped go print label size F, that's correct. Start label Now we are somewhere. If I continue it enough time, go. I think I can use finish, but I want to be there before the print name. Kinda good. Print final offset 23. Which I need. Then next, the allocate, return, print parseLabel name, beautiful, and print parseLabel offset is 23. And then can I get the rest? Print a type 1 and a class 1 int zero. Then no y. Next, int length. Oh, this is weird. Okay. Yeah, this got weird at the end, but so far I have the correct label extracted, right? Now let's remove the breakpoint and set it for line 28. Print a class, print a type, print parseLabel, everything good. And print offset. For TTL, my offset is 27 plus 12, which would be 39 to 42. Yes, that's the problem. TTL is 4 byte, cause 4 byte. And yes, it's U32. Better. Okay. This is still failing on the data. for data, set it on big 31. Offset, print offset 31. 31 plus 12 is 43. I think this is because I haven't evaluated this yet. So if I do print offset now, it's 33 plus 12, 45, right? And then print and offset is 49. And offset, where are we using it? Okay, inside the message length, it should be -12. I hate you. What's happening? Why I'm not able to read it? Answer the Zig 32. Print offset, print and offset. I have one more offset at the end. What if I do it with 30? It is kind of working. What? Like this though. Let's assume that this is correct for now. See, continue. I'm still failing. Okay, yeah. There is something wrong with this. Let's remove this altogether. Our data should start with 4C. Here. What I want to see in the response is something readable, right? And everything else is kinda readable. So it's not making sense. For this bit only, I'm getting Can you explain this? All values up until data are extracted correctly, but data is this weird big blob with links free. You're slicing too much. You read rdlength, then you take that grabs everything to the end of the slice buffer, not the lengths. Bytes of rdata, okay. LLDB then tries to pretty-print the slice and shows, followed by C of poison bytes. The AA pattern is typical for uninitialized or outbound viewing in debug builds. Yeah, LLDB is just walking past what you intended. From your hex, the rdlength, and fix it like this. Length, I have it. Yeah, I would like to add this. Offset plus length is less than buf.len. Okay, this is weird because last time I tried it, it didn't raise this error. I assume something was cached or I didn't save it. But anyhow, this is not necessary anymore. I feel like just like I'm this close to solve this problem. I wish, because so far I'm just parsing the response, not answering the way the codecrafters needs it. So I think that would be for my next session, but let's at least fix this piece. This is, I think, one big lesson learned for me, that next time I will never design the function to work on the partial piece of to require the partial piece of the whole data, like the way that currently I'm doing the question parsing. That's all the pain in the past 2 days I was trying to solve was related to that decision there, right? Apparently it's easy for me to forget about that, so I think my functions should kind of be safe in that regard. While it's working on it, let's see if I myself can figure this out. Print buffer, print buf.len, and then print that. This just doesn't make sense, because here I'm reading bytes 4, bytes 33 to 37. Why it's corrupted then? You're actually fine. Your parse math is correct there, but LLDB is trolling you. What's going on? Right before the offset must be 4. That's correct for your packet. Your first print data shows. Are you kidding? We're still failing. But this is something else, maybe. The sig line 61, it's over here. Okay. This kind of doesn't make sense. So, breakpoint delete. And then set unanswer 39. Right, and then print start offset. Next, print answers. Okay, and next. Would be in the message that's sick. How could it be when it comes from 21 to this place? It's something magical. Are you kidding me? Why are you skipping my breakpoint? Who called you? Could it be this? No. Okay, I think this is it for tonight. I've been under this problem for about 2 hours now. I'm seeing magics happening. I don't know where this answer is coming from, because definitely I'm not passing it intentionally. But yeah, this is something I'm going to get back tomorrow too. So thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. If you have any clues on what is the problem, please let me know. Have a nice evening. See you later.